Hello everyone, hello, and welcome back to DadCraft. As you may remember, back in the last episode, we finished the arable farm, and that was very exciting. A big project, and I think it's come out very well. Everything seems to be growing efficiently. Okay, there's a bit of a stunted crop in the corner there, but I think that's mostly just random luck on the game tick than anything else, but everything else is doing well. I'm gradually increasing my cocoa bean count, and really a good little farm here. Again, it's all manual. I'm not a sort of a super efficient redstoner, but for me, this is perfect. So, woohoo! Job well done, and the lovely entrance we finished last episode. That just looks really nice. So today we are going to get to work on a bedroom for me. I'm not, there's only so long you can sleep in your sort of storage room for, so out a bedroom. I'm thinking somewhere up there and a staircase up the side, but I need to find out how much space I got, because this farm, if this bee were to come out, you know what, he can. Because there's not much room here. There's there, like 2-3 blocks thick, so I can't cut in too far until the end of here, so I need to do a quick. So I'm at 129, so let's have a quick look. Oh no, that's the wrong thing to look at. It's the other one, minus 166. So that's just, let's go and have a look. That bee really doesn't like doors. So where does minus 166 take me? It's not bad actually, so it's just that block there. I can live with that. I can worm a little staircase up there, so I don't really want to take out a block here either, because that's the wall. So, but I think if I can sort of start punching in here, and I have to go a block back of course, because bottom stairs and all that are a thing. Then I think I want to work up sort of, oh dear, maybe go another block that way. So let's just quickly, never happened. I need to go one more block, because or else I'll run into my decorative blocks. So that'll go there. Then I think I can go there, and then sort of wheedle this way across. Yeah, then I'll work. So I'm going to have the stairs up there, stairs up there. Then let's assume I'm working around stairs here. Then I think I'll punch sort of into the cliff here. That looks good. This is all sort of a... Ooh, coal. Not coal, the other thing, copper. Yeah. So, I'm not sure what I'm going to talk about here. I've got a few things, but my first thought is, well, let's get some coal and copper, because I need them, really. I've sort of used up my entire collection's worth as it was making the ceiling, so, or at least for the coal side. Copper, I've not really used it. I may actually... Ooh, I could use copper in the bedroom, because it's sort of the Duriger block right now, and I've not used it at all. So that'll be a bit of fun. Yeah, let's... So I should probably put some copper out to age a bit. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So, a bit of a change of plan. Let's grab some copper and put it out to start aging. By some, I mean a lot of copper, because actually, let's go and sling. Oh, that's because of course I got silk touch. Where is my fortune pick? There it is. Excellent. So I'm going to need both of those. And my old favourite, let's build a tower and mine downwards and see how much we get. not the tallest tower. It's not as much fun when you don't reach build height with your tower, but hey, still. Better than out, hey. And here we go, up 20 blocks. And let's all the way down. And there was that pleasant XP tinkle as well, which is always nice, even if I'm luckily at a point now where it's not so important. So, especially when we've got the Enderman farm and all my gear is pretty much as enchanted as I'd like. So, I'll save that. I may enchant some more spare gear up in the not too distant future. Grab that iron, drop that in there. But right now, I'm sort of very happy with where I am. Anyhow, let's go and put this away. So let's put that in there. Put that up. That'll keep the stones on to be. So let us, because copper ingots aren't much use. So we'll just go and do a quick, do an old block of copper. Sling the old ingot back. And then we can go and find somewhere to put these blocks. And I think let's go in one of the spaces I'm yet to do much with outside my base. I mean, at some point or other in the not too distant future, I'm going to clear this whole frontier out, get rid of my bamboo farm, get rid of my wood farm, and make this sort of a properly nice area, but that's not for today. That's after I've done my base work. So I think I just want some flat land to sling all these copper blocks, because they meant to sling them like 4 blocks apart or something for the best aging, something like that. Well, I'm sure this looks like a perfect place. So I think this open bit here is where I'll start. So let's go. It may not be the most efficient layout, but because like I said, it meant to be 5-ish blocks apart. But you know what? I don't have the time or the energy to count that. So they're just going to get slung around the countryside here. And if you've watched me now, this is my 11th episode, you'll know that I'm not one of these players who strives for peak efficiency. I'm a player who strives for fun and prettiness. Well, this isn't going to be pretty, is it? But it's only short term, and once these all turn that lovely patinaed green stage, I'll come and pick them all up, and then, yeah, make a bedroom, or at least parts of some of the features in the bedroom out of them. I think that'll be really good fun. Oh, this could be ages. I've got stacks of these things, and I've only got so much time. So whilst I'm doing this, I was meant to be starting in the bedroom, but instead I'm placing copper. Maybe we'll see how long this takes. I think, you know what, I'll just be a bit positive, and, well, I've had a really, really, one of those days which is, you've not done anything major, but just been really lovely and really good. So I'll share that with you, because it's always nice, I think, to hear positive things, especially there's a lot of things going on in the world which are very bad, very sad, very much I don't agree with, but those are sort of things for other times, and the things which I deal with elsewhere. But yeah, I think we all need some positivity. So let's sort of pull back the curtains a bit. Today is Saturday, and it's sort of almost 2 weeks before this episode comes out, because, as you know, I think I said in the previous episode, I'll be on holiday when this episode comes out, and actually it'll be my last night on holiday when this episode airs, which is, a bit sad, but I'll have had a great week. So, but yeah, it's just a Saturday, and shall we say it's sort of a kind of a normal Saturday, but it's just been lovely. And that wake up in the sort of early-ish Saturday morning, and as you know, I'm a dad. I've got a little toddler. He's 2.5 years old, and he's your absolute just sort of standard little toddler. He can be an absolute giggly, funny joy at times, and he can have tantrums and all that at other times. It's just absolutely normal. But today we got up, got him up, and then Saturday mornings as a family, my wife, my little boy, and me, we try to have family cuddles for a bit, and just a bit of fun, and he loves it, sort of falling about in mummy's and daddy's bed and chatting and all of that. So that's how started today, and it's always a joyful morning. Just our only morning of the week, really, where we get like a family morning. We then sort of get up and have a breakfast. Then we go shopping. Again, doesn't sound like much and a bit boring, but actually, it's one of the very few positive things to come from COVID was change in our shopping habits. Used to be, I'd say, I don't know, is normal the right word, but we would just sort of go to the supermarket once a week. We were always so busy and get it out, and sometimes even not even get to the supermarket, but just get a sort of one of the online orders and delivered. And that's what we did most week, almost every week, because we thought we'd know enough time, and we just wanted to get the food in and carry on. But of course, as soon as COVID hit, it was like an hour's queue to get into a supermarket, and also it was we literally woke up in that Saturday morning, the first morning in the UK when it was locked down, and we couldn't do anything. We thought, originally that day we were going to go to a friend's restaurant and to have a nice day out, but all that was blown out the water. So I knew that down the next borough of the city we're in, along, they had like just a nice little shopping street, sort of a little butchers and fishmongers and greengrocers and cheesemongers and a little sort of a medium-sized cooperative as well. And it was our little lad then was only 6 months old, and we had this big pram, and it was for I think it was a March or early April day, but it happened to be a lovely weather spring day, so we thought, what, we'll go shopping there. We took him for a walk and went to all the shops, and almost immediately fell in love with that. And for the next few weeks, or a couple of months, of course, because the lockdown was a long time, every Saturday morning we had a family morning, and then a family walk to the shops. And it was just really lovely to sort of walk in the lovely weather as it was then, and get out for our one allowed outside time of day at that period in lockdown. But also we found the shops were great, and the food was just so much nicer than you get in the supermarket. And of course, everyone was friendlier because all the shopkeepers are happy to chat. And during the COVID lockdown, we couldn't see anyone, we couldn't see our friends and family, but we were able to go shopping. So it was just a bit of a social thing. We could have a quick chat to the shopkeepers as we went in and get to know them. And it meant that, little boy then, who was mid-COVID, but could actually, again, get some socialisation, which is important. And we stuck with that even now that lockdown's fully lifted. Every week we still do go to the next borough along and go to the same little shops and have the conversations and have the excellent food. And so that's what we do. So Saturday morning, got up, family cuddles, then a lovely little shop around town, which, as I just said, is now an absolute pleasure and something we look forward to as a family. And then we get back, and next thing I had some DIY to do, just sorting out a door lock. And my little boy loves helping Daddy with his DIY, so I was there with my tools, and he's got his little sort of play toolkit. So I'm doing the work, and he's sort of sitting next to me, like copying what I'm doing on a blank bit of door with his little sort of Fisher Price screwdriver and all that sort of thing. And it's so cute, and he's always saying like, "I'm helping Daddy," and that sort of lovely thing. And then he goes and gets his teddy because Teddy, watch me, and things like that. So it's just so wonderful, like doing these jobs and him watching and enjoying it and playing along. And we got that done this morning, so we're productive. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to sniff there. And then it was his nap time. So my wife and I had a lunch. He had his nap. Then after his nap, I went and got him in his pram and took him via a local coffee shop where we got a little bit of cake each. I got a coffee, went to the playground, and we had a lovely time playing on the swings and the slides and the roundabouts and all those sort of things kids love to do at playgrounds. And we spent about an hour there. And then on the way home, I thought, you know what? It's only around the corner to the local club cricket team. If you're in the UK, you know what hopefully your sort of local club cricket is. But if not, then it's just like any local sports team. They amateurs, just local people playing in leagues on a Saturday afternoon. And so we walked over there, and then I got a drink, and so did him, a little like orange juice, and we sat there for half an hour, watched the cricket, and he had a lovely time. There were some people there with some dogs who were very friendly, and let him like play with the dogs and stroke them, and he loved that. And we watched the cricket for a bit before walking home, and then we got home, and then I mowed the lawn, which again is just one of those nice, I find at least, relaxing. It sort of only takes 20 minutes, and it's sort of a task which is active, but you don't need to think too much, in a lovely way on a beautiful, hot, sunny July afternoon to relax whilst he was out in the garden playing with his little train set. And whilst I was doing that, my wife was making our tea, and it was a delicious tea of fresh tuna fish we'd bought today, and some avocado, and just some fresh salad, and a chimichurri dip, which was absolutely gorgeous. And we ate for the first time this year outside, and it's a nice alfresco meal, and delicious. And then after that it was a bath time and then bedtime for a little boy. So sounds like an inconsequential day, just things you do any Saturday, but just everything just was lovely. And it's one of those ones where you think, you know what, it's not a big day. We're not like, gone to the beach or gone to an amusement park or anything, but had a most wonderful day with my little boy. And those days you just love being a dad and just spending the time with your child and playing and having fun and watching them sort of try and live and learn. And, it's just make everything so happy and beautiful, and good weather and all that helps. So yeah, very positive. And I think, it's one of the things I have learned, especially I think post-COVID, is just taking pleasure in those little things, taking pleasure in being able to get out to the park, taking pleasure in being able just to go to the shops or just go out and watch a bit of sort of amateur club cricket and have a drink. But it means so much more now, and it's just, I think it's nice to realise it does, and that these are the days that they feel like little things, but actually make your life with your loved ones, your children, your family, whoever, your friends. Just, the big things are nice and always wonderful, but it's the day to day, and it's making the most of it that just makes you positive and happy. So that's my positive vibes for today. Just a inconsequential but absolutely lovely day that I think I'm just feeling really happy and sort of buzzing after. So, I hope this has not been too boring, but sometimes it's nice to hear, or at least I hope people watching this think it's nice to hear when people are having a positive day. And well, I certainly have. And well, maybe again, I do like asking the questions. So, what do you like doing? Like just little things on a day that, when you reflect on it, it may not be anything big, but you just feel so positive by the end of it, and like you have achieved something, or you just been relaxed, or just smiled, and you go to bed that day just feeling content and happy, and think you'll remember it. So it's always nice to hear what other people do, and you know what, I may learn from you. There's things you may be doing I think, oh, that'd be a wonderful thing to do. So please do comment. And I think I'm just coming to the end of my copper placing here, and also I think quite possibly coming to the end of this episode. I think it's a slightly shorter one this time. I've had a few slightly longer ones lately, so yeah, I think I'll say goodbye from this field full of copper. So this has been Swifty and Riposte. This has been an absolutely gorgeous Saturday. It's Saturday evening now, and I hope that you all as well have had an absolutely lovely day, and I will speak to you in the next episode. I'm not sure whether I'll record it before or after my holiday. I'll let you know when I do. So have a great evening and a great day, whatever you're doing, and bye bye.